checked out, and I am got the car loaded, got the windshield cleaned off like it was when I left the first time heading here. You pick up a lot of road dust and a lot of bugs, especially when you're traveling you're traveling 15 hours away with the time difference. So I am all set and I'm all loaded, and I just have to show y'all this. In the lobby was a whole bunch of these for guests to take, and I just had to get one. I almost forgot. You see that? It's a painted rock. And I love M&M, so how sweet is that? So I have a great souvenir to remember this experience and this trip by, as well as my video footage. So guys, we're gonna hit the road, and I will see you later. You hear me digging out my fruit for breakfast. That's what all that commotion is you're hearing. Oh, I better set up my cell phone so I know how to get home. The weather here is just so nice. And I have a sweater because I'm heading back home. And when I left home on Friday, super early Friday morning, it was in the low 50s, I believe. And I think the last week, our highs had been pretty much like in the 60s. And I've been wearing sweaters and stuff, so I wouldn't have to necessarily put on a coat. I'm not really sure. I'm heading east all the way to Ohio.
Yeah, so but you're going east, so you still have to pay 2 miles.
Oh, okay.
Give that to them.
Oh, okay.
Pay them out there at Mainline.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You'll see about 2 miles east.
Okay, you have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, I better pull up maps. I hope my windshield is a lot cleaner for everybody. As I had stated earlier, when I first left out for my trip, my car was super clean. And I think everybody can relate to that. When you're on a long journey, a long ride, you start out with a clean car. But by the time you reach your destination, it's not so clean. And I didn't want to not record because my windshield was not clean, because this is an experience after all. And I was just so excited to capture every bit of this moment. I could either focus on the fact that my windshield was dirty, or just say, the heck with it, this is life, and I'm going to record it in real time. And in real time, my windshield got super dirty and heavy laden with a lot of bugs. So that's just how it is sometimes. But wow, just look at these beautiful blue skies. And in the lobby, I grabbed some fruit and a piece of sausage just to put on my stomach, because I really don't want to stop for breakfast until I need to get gas. And right now, I filled up one last time on my way in, and that gas has lasted me. So I want to get as far down the road as I can before I have to stop and get something to eat or use the bathroom. And I'm averaging about every 2 hours I'll stop for a few minutes just to stretch my legs, go to the restroom, things like that. But yeah, I grabbed some fruit from the lobby and a piece of sausage, and I was talking to this gentleman, and he's from West Virginia, and he was telling me how he and his wife had flown out to California to pick up a motorhome, and they were driving it back across country, and he was telling me what a great time they're having so far. And I was commenting on, if I would have known I could have packed shorts this trip, I would have done that. But I had thin pants on, nothing, just like fallish type pants where they're thin, nothing thick. So I was very comfortable this whole trip. But he was like, yeah, anytime I got a chance to wear shorts, I'm gonna wear them.
Good morning, that's
Hi.
Oh. $2.50. Give me that.
Okay. Do you have, can I also get a receipt? You said $2.50.
$2.50.
Well, I got $3 for you. There you go, sir. How are you doing this beautiful day?
I'm doing all right, thank you. There's 3.
Okay.
And here's your receipt.
Thank you. You have a great one.
You too.
Stopping to use the bathroom. I saw this great rest stop. And look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm not really sure where I am at this point. I can't even begin to tell you how far along in my ride I am. But I just thought that was so beautiful. And I had to get out, stretch my legs a little more, and take a look at it. Look at the surrounding. It is really gorgeous out here. There's my car over there. I'm just out before I get back in the car, because as everyone knows, I have a long ride. But look at how beautiful it is. I don't know if I can capture it all. All the years that I have traveled this way, I don't remember ever getting off at this stop, this exit. Isn't this beautiful? It's just at one of the exits along my ride back home, my journey back home. Hopefully, let me step into the shade a little bit so you can see this. Look at this. This is St. Louis that we're riding through now. I took a slight detour because traffic was so heavy, and I wanted to come up through and get the arch, a better view of the arch, which I was able to do. And now I'm cutting through their downtown area, and then I'll pick up the highway again. And I haven't been to St. Louis in a long, long time. I want to say the last time, I've driven through many times heading west, but to actually come and be downtown. I actually stayed downtown years ago. I came for a conference, and I want to say that was in 2015, and I came with a real good friend of mine and had a great time. And we actually stayed downtown and did a lot of walking. I think we were here 4 days. Had a real good time checking out the museums, the arch, once the conference was done, and enjoying some of the local restaurants.
In 1,000 feet, use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto Convention Plaza, Dr. Martin Luther King Bridge. Use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto Convention Plaza, Dr. Martin Luther King Bridge, then continue straight to stay